Let's just go straight into it, bro.
No, you gotta do the intro. It's culture.
It's what?
Culture.
Culture?
Culture.
Say that again.
Culture.
Don't try to move from this.
All right,
we're
let's
gonna
just start.
no, we're not gonna start.
It's our culture.
No, you still have
How do you
wrong.
say it then?
Culture?
Culture.
Cult? Sure.
Culture.
I say it's our culture.
It's our culture. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna do it.
Wait, hold on.
Tonight's the night.
Okay, I'm trying to help you out.
Don't do this to me.
Culture.
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 I feel like you're still not saying it right.
I feel like you're fucking with me.
No, I'm not fucking with you.
Stop fucking me.
Culture.
Okay, let's just start.
No,
then.
Angel, we're gonna get this right. It's our culture.
It's our culture. I'm gonna kill
I
myself.
kill myself too, bro. Oh my god, dude.
All right, let's just begin, bro. Please, let's just start. All right,
Welcome back. Kick back.
he's orgasmic. He had an orgasm. Welcome back, Kickback crew. Yes, we're back. We haven't done an episode in a long time. I miss this shit. I miss sitting here and talking to you guys. Unfortunately, today George can't make it. He's taking his grandma to the airport for she can go to Mexico and do her Mexican things. Let's clap it up for them.
They're probably like, but doesn't that mean he's taking our grandma? No, it's his other grandma.
Yeah.
You know, it's our cousin. So
Yeah, so unfortunately he won't be here for this episode, but it's okay. He gave us the okay to go without him. So that's what we're gonna do today.
Yep.
Today is another episode of Get Down Discussion. I still wanna say it, bro. I wanna name it what I wanted to name it before, but it's okay. It's whatever. I feel like we haven't done a podcast in a while. I feel like we've been busy doing
I mean, when's the last time we did a proper podcast? I mean, I feel like we've been doing that other than just scary shit.
I know.
But we've been grinding out the scary.
I know. Guys, look at me. I look good, huh? I'm letting my hair grow out. Look at this.
No, we did a podcast a month ago.
Oh, well, okay, then it's been a whole month then. But what you guys think? I'm letting my hair grow out. I'm getting my mole right here, letting it nice, getting my beard. I'm getting that glow up. Why you looking at me like that?
You look gay. No, okay.
For sure.
You look pretty good. Dude.
I look good. Thank you. And it was my birthday a couple weeks ago, so happy birthday to me. I'm now 24 years old.
Damn. Sorry.
How old are you?
21.
Ugh.
You old.
You young. Anyways, should we get right into it?
I think we should.
I think we should as well. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I ask all our supporters to fill out this Google form and to fill out this question. And the question was, what is the biggest secret you have never told anyone until today? And everything that you guys send in, I'm going to read today. We got 71 responses. All right. So we're going to read all 71.
Okay.
Some of them are pretty stupid. Some of them are legit. But we're going to go through them. And we're going to voice our opinions. This is our opinions.
71?
Huh?
71?
71 responses we got. You know, some of them are short, some of them are pretty long.
All
but
right. I think the short one skip. Let's see what we got though.
yeah, okay. But thank you to everybody who sent in. You know, we're gonna keep it, you know, a secret. Nobody's gonna know. We're not gonna snitch anybody out.
Unless
this
you
is
put
for
your
us to know, unless you put your fucking name. But this is for us to know. Let's get right into it.
Let's get right into it.
All right. What is the biggest secret you never told anyone until now? Someone said, I lost my V card at 11 years old.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
There's no story.
There's no story. I think just the idea of this motherfucker losing his virginity at 11 years old is pretty wild. What were you doing at 11 years old?
11 years old?
I didn't even know what sex was at 11 years old.
I knew what sex was.
I know you did.
No, but like, I was gonna say skip those little ones.
I will. But I thought it was pretty cool. Okay, this was pretty cool. All right, here we go. Ready? What's the biggest secret you never told anyone until now? I am a married man, but recently I fell in love with my guy best friend.
Are you dead ass?
Yeah.
Wait, that's it? That's all he has?
Yeah. I am a
man. Fuck are they not sending some paragraphs, bro?
No, did you not understand it?
Yeah.
What?
He's married, right?
Yeah.
And he fell in love with a man.
Yeah. His guy best friend. How often do you fall in love with your homie?
Wait. Say that again?
I am a married man.
I'm a married man. That's what it says.
Yeah, it says right here. I am a married man, but recently I fell in love with my guy best friend.
That didn't sound right, man. That didn't sound right, man.
I mean, that's what happened. It's a
Hey,
secret. He
read
fell
it
in love with
again.
his
Read
homie.
it again. Read it.
That's what it says.
Because I'm thinking like a woman.
I'm
said
thinking
that.
of a woman too, but it says,
feel
I
like-
am a married man, but recently fell in love with my guy best friend.
I think she meant I'm a married woman.
No, I don't think so,
That's
bro.
pretty gay.
But it's a secret. It's a secret.
I can't fuck with this shit, bro.
It's a secret. All right, here we go. This one didn't really make sense, but we're going to read it. Ready? It said, what is the biggest secret you never told anyone until now? It's not my secret, but it's my friend's. She was asked out by her math teacher, and she had said yes, but he was also married. After a year, she broke up with him. Now we see him around school, and no one knows what happened but me and her and him. P.S. There were 2 math teachers, one male and one female. I had the female, of course. Did you understand it or no?
I did.
Yeah.
Like, what is that ending though? What does that mean by there's a girl and a guy? I only understood.
He was saying there was 2 math teachers.
Yeah.
And the guy was with the female, of course. He was just implying that there was 2 math teachers and he was with the one.
In my mind, I'm thinking it's a girl dating a guy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But he clarified that he's a guy and he's with a a female math teacher.
Yeah. Okay. See, that's why I was like, okay, in my mind, I was like, okay, it was a chick and a guy math teacher asked out the chick. But is this college?
I don't know. I hope it is. I really do.
If it's high school, then I gotta
report this shit.
What you know what this is? This is
this is a porno.
This is called in therapy. It's called client and the person who's listening. That's called like confidential client confidentials. Confidentiality.
What the fuck does that mean? It means you fell in love with the
means,
client or what?
No, that means that like it's confidential. Whatever you say with each other stays with each other. You can't report it to anyone. It's only documented to you.
Oh, okay. I know what
therapist.
you mean. Yeah.
But they said if anything illegal was heard by the therapist, that they had to report to police. So I'm gonna have to report that.
We're gonna report this. We're gonna report this shit. Recently, did you see the news? It was recently where I don't know. I think it was somewhere out in the South. I think a teacher got caught having sex with a student.
A lady, right?
No, a guy.
Oh, I heard recently that a lady teacher, was having sex. She was a married woman. This was crazy. She was a married woman, and she was caught having sex and texting a 15-year-old student. I think it was, and the way they caught her, like it was on the body cam, police body cam.
Oh yeah,
they
saw
stopped
that.
her,
yeah,
and her husband was there, and they took her to the
police station.
They told her they told her what was happening, and they said that the students' parents found the messages and they reported it to the police, and then they found her in a traffic stop.
Wow,
that's fucking crazy. Can you believe that? What if you're the guy? What if you're the guy of
the husband?
Yeah.
No, I would never trust a woman ever.
No, like I wouldn't be like,
why you snitching on me?
No, I wouldn't. No, the guy of the husband of the lady.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the student.
Like you're cheating on me with a student.
That's crazy.
Is my dick that small?
No, dude. The one
I'm like, who is this 15-year-old kid?
The one I'm telling you is this guy got caught having sex with his student in his classroom, like caught having sex like during it. So this he was having sex with the student, and a staff member walked in on them having sex in the classroom, and she ran to the principal's office, reported him, and the cops came and they arrested him. And it was something that he's been doing with that one student for a while.
Dude.
Yeah. And he got arrested and stuff.
It's crazy.
Imagine that getting caught midway with the student.
Why would I imagine that?
Like, no, I'm just saying, imagine you're the student and you're getting fucked and someone caught you.
No, I'm not gonna.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna fucking imagine that, Joe. You're on something, bro. I swear to God. You're always saying something that you think sounds right, but in reality, it don't sound right. You gotta think twice because you don't think the first time, bro. All right.
All right, next one. What's the biggest secret you never told anyone until now? Put bleach in my fish tank because I thought it would get cleaner when all it did was died, and I blamed it on my cousin.
You fucking idiot. Who is that, bro? I think I gotta report that one to the police.
We gotta report that one, bro. We gotta
report that one to PETA. They ain't gonna like that one. They ain't gonna like.
I mean,
no.
It makes sense.
It's dumb as fuck. It's a dumb shit. Like you're dumb as fuck for doing that.
I mean, how do you? If I was young and I didn't know the concept of bleach,
you're a dumbass that would do that shit.
And I'll be like,
you are the dumbass. You would do that shit. That's the shit that makes me mad because I know you would do that shit. You'd be like, oh, but like when I was young, I never thought bleach was something that's like used to clean.
I remember hearing a story when I was young that if you drink bleach, you die.
Oh yeah,
and I never touched bleach because I was afraid of it.
Well,
me
and then too. I've always like seen like people like use like bleach as a metaphor of killing yourself. So yeah. I was always like, oh,
and even when we were like,
or use that
handling bleach, mom said, don't get it on your skin.
Yeah, mom would always like really like.
But I mean, I'm just saying,
how would you like? It's stupid. In my mind, I'm be like, okay, I'm not even gonna touch this shit with my.
Well, you don't know, like it's stupid, but you can't blame it. It makes sense. It does clean, but his dumbass should took the fish out first.
No, he should have never put it in here.
Yeah, that's true. All right, next one. What is the biggest secret you never told anyone until now? Me and my boyfriend were broken up at the time and invited a guy I was talking to our house twice before he came back from out of town. But is it cheating? They were broken up at the time.
Were they broken up or were they?
They were broken up at the time. They lived together. What I'm understanding from this sentence is that they lived together. They were broken up at the time. Her boyfriend went out of town, and she invited a guy twice to the house before he came back.
So they were broken up. That's what she said. Mm-hmm. But she still quotes him as my boyfriend went out of town.
It says me and my boyfriend, yeah.
So that's like...
Is that considered cheating?
Cheating, it is cheating.
Yeah. And he not just once, but twice. Before he came back. Damn, that's crazy.
That's sad.
That's unfortunate. Was this you?
Who?
Someone said I'm in love with my brother.
I didn't.
Was that you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why would I say that?
I thought that was some shit that you would do, like just to fuck around. I don't know. That's some shit you would say. One time on my birthday, George was at the house really late.
I don't say that.
And everyone was like, joke, "Hey, George, get out! I'm trying to fuck my own brother." I was like, "You're fucking weird."
It was a joke, bro.
We kicked that fool out of the house immediately.
They kicked me out, and then they fell in love. Angel and George fell in love with the fuck.
All right, here's the next one. What is the biggest secret you never told anyone until now? I was forced to play a demonic game by my cousin when I was 9, and my brother died the next day.
That's cap.
That's what I'm
That's cap, bro.
Imagine.
No, how are you forced to play a demonic game, bro? You got a choice to say,
sit down and fucking play. Grab you by the neck.
Sit down and play this Ouija board.
That's funny, bro. When he was 9 and his brother died the next day, it's either one, a coincidence, or two, this shit was a lie.
I think this person is watching too much stuff on the internet or is into movies. Scary movies.
So I was reading this one, right? This one was fucking lame. I don't know how the fuck this is a secret, but it's a long paragraph and I read it earlier. Basically, the person was saying that he took a photography class in high school and he didn't turn in some assignments and he still graduated.
Oh no!
Oh no! Womp
womp.
So basically said that he has some assignments he needed to turn in before the yearbook.
Dude, that's so fucking lame. Bro.
That was a lame ass one, bro.
You're such a geek for that. He's like, fuck, dude. I know a good secret, dude. I know a good secret. I didn't turn in an assignment.
And I thought it was legit because look how the paragraph looks, bro. I was like, that should look clean. And then I read it. I was like, what the fuck was this?
Bro, I think you're like that. This person is a square. Oh well, they care about their academics. That's good. They care about their education.
He said. All right, Efren got his snacks. Everybody go get some snacks right now. We'll wait for you. We'll get some snacks.
I'll wait for them. Okay.
You got your snacks, fat ass? Now sit your ass down and listen. Fuck. All right, here we go. What is the biggest secret you never told anyone until now? I fucked my 15-year-old cousin when I was 11, and my cousin never knew about it until now. Wait, what? Wait, what? We're going to skip that one. I don't want to voice my opinion on that one. We're going to skip that one. We're going to skip it, bro. We're going to skip it. What is, I don't understand. Like, did she not know, or like your cousin didn't know it, or your other cousin didn't know until now because you told them what happened? I don't know, but we gotta skip that shit. We gotta skip that shit, dude. Go get the snacks, bro. Go get the snacks. You didn't miss out on anything, bro.
I'm gonna fucking choke on this Oreo.
Let's move on, bro. That one didn't happen. Everybody erased that one. Erased. What?
Everything was going so well until that last sentence, bro. I was like, wait, what?
I was like, this is a good story, and then that one went somewhere else. Anyways, everybody erase that from your mind. It's gone. All right. Here we go. Next one. This one's stupid. Someone said, I have the biggest secret, but I will not tell anybody still.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't give a fuck. What? Oh my gosh, dude. You're fucking annoying. I swear to God. It's like saying like
I want to tell you something, but I can't tell you.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Then don't fucking bring it up.
It's like telling someone come here and be like, I have something to tell you, but I just can't do it right now. I'm like, yo, what? Get the fuck out of here. Okay, go.
Get the fuck out of here. All right, next one. What's the biggest secret you never told anyone until now? I have a secret I never told anyone, not even my own family, but I'm telling you guys, so that's how you know you guys mean a lot to me when you post videos. First, I want to say congratulations on George for the business. Efren, keep going with your acting and photos and style. And then Angel, stop pooping yourself and keep buying underwear. Wow. Bitch. Anyways, next time use wipes. Oh, wow. Wet wipes. Wow.
You're still going at it.
You're still coming at me anyways. Okay, so here's my secret. So when I was in middle school at the age of 13, I lost my virginity. But I look like a whole man. I hit puberty early 5th grade and had a full beard and mustache. I went out with a lady. She looked like around 25 to 30 years old. Nice. She was beautiful. So we linked up. We met at a food truck. We ordered food and we talked. And then she took me to her place. Mind you, on the way to her place, I was nervous, scared, and my heart was beating while having a boner. Nice. I feel it. I've been in that situation before. You know, you're a little nervous to go to your sneaky link, but you're horny, you know, but you're nervous. So we went to her room. She went to the bedroom okay. Let me read it. So we went to her room and then she went to the bathroom getting ready. And then she pushed me onto the bed and she sucked the soul out of me. Then we kept going for almost an hour. It was a school night. My phone was buzzing nonstop. My mom was looking for me, so I told the lady I had to go. I ran home. Then I got my ass whooped from my mom because I got home late. She still doesn't know I had sex with that lady.
Did he have sex?
Yeah, he did.
He just said he got his shit sucked.
No, he got his soul sucked out of him, and they were doing stuff for almost an hour. So I don't know if we should clap it up for him or feel like that's kind of fucked up because you lied to this girl about your age. I'm pretty sure you did. So he was 18 years old when he lost. No, 13 years old when he lost his virginity.
How the fuck did he look like a grown ass man? I would have if I.
He hit puberty. He had a full ass beard and mustache. You know those motherfuckers. They're like 14, 15. They already have a whole ass beard. You know.
I'm jealous.
When I was in high school, there was motherfuckers like that. They were like, oh, I'm 15, 16. He had a whole ass beard. They were tatted up already.
I'd be jealous of those guys. I'm like, fuck, I still look like a little kid.
I know. They look old as fuck. So I don't blame the chick. And this guy, you know.
But she's considered like a pedophile now.
Well, she's 25 to 30. And I'm pretty sure she didn't know.
That sucks. Imagine that. That's kind of fire. But I'm going to clap it up for him.
I would clap it up, but at the same time, I feel bad for the chick too. But hey, you know, he got a soul sucked out of him.
He got the soul sucked out of him.
Wow. Next one. What's the biggest secret you never told anyone until now? The biggest secret was when I did the military program thing, which was we camped and stuff like that. But our last night, the Marine base in San Diego, we had to clean up the rooms. So they gave us some buckets, mops, but we didn't have soap. So I thought it was a good idea to use the toilet water because it was clean and clear, which my roommate was freaking out and stuff because I was cleaning everything with toilet water. The funny thing is when one of the dudes that graduated already walked in, and in that moment I was washing the floors, which I got smoke. At the time, I thought it was a good idea, but now I'm thinking about it was stupid as hell.
So you was cleaning everything with
toilet water? So he was cleaning everything with toilet fucking water.
Hey, he was being... Like,
he was using his brain, but he wasn't using it right.
No, but like
He was like,
He was figuring it out, bro.
we don't got soap.
I gotta use the environment. We ain't got
Fuck
no
it,
water.
get the toilet water, bro.
He was using the environment. Hey, toilet water can be clean sometimes.
No, it's not. That's gross.
But you're like, you want to wash your face with it, but like, I don't know.
No, you would not want to wash, especially doesn't it stink? The toilet water stinks. I'm pretty sure it stinks. What's the biggest secret you never told anyone to tell now? During high school, I lost my virginity to a girl that had a boyfriend at the time. Okay, let me read that shit. I read that wrong. Ready? Mm-hmm. What's the biggest secret you never told anyone to tell now? During high school, I lost my virginity to a girl that had a boyfriend. The first time it happened, I didn't know about the boyfriend, but every time after, I knew. I had multiple meetups with her in the last 2 years of high school. After graduating high school, we would go out to concerts and music festival, mainly because we liked the same type of music. One night, she showed up at my job wanting to hook up. That's actually pretty lit. Imagine a girl showing up to your job like, I'm here to fuck, you know?
I want to fuck you. I want to fuck
Go on your lunch break so you can fuck me.
Fuck out.
After she told me it was the last time she was going to see me while she cried, I was confused, but she told me that she was pregnant and she was going to tell her boyfriend tomorrow morning. So they would probably end up getting married because of the pregnancy, which had me low-key tight because she always told me that she was on the pill. She reassured me that she only had sex with him on the risky days. That was back in 2018. At this point, it seems like we got away with it. I seen them recently out in public. They had 2 girls and she's still with him. Honestly, anytime something bad happens to me, I assume it's karma getting back at me for all those times. I knew she was cheating on him with me.
What if one of those kids are
That's
his?
what I'm saying, bro.
Damn.
That's what if like this man is raising the wrong baby and it's not his kid?
Oh, dude. And dude, that guy still doesn't know.
He doesn't know. For 2 years, it was happening on and off.
Sarah,
At
if
festivals,
you have 2 daughters,
at concerts, music festival, and she showed up at his work to hook up. And she only had sex with this guy on the risky days. Would you trust her? Would you believe her? She was like, I'm on the pill. Days? Like when like she's not on the pill.
I wouldn't trust somebody.
That's crazy. Imagine seeing him in public. Like, damn, I hooked up with this girl for 2 weeks. And that's her husband, and like the whole time.
What a story to tell!
What a story! What a secret!
What if you're like with your boy, and he's like, "You see that girl?" And then he says all that shit. I'm like, "Yo, you a dog, bro.
You a dog,
That's
bro.
Sad, dude.
That's crazy.
That's actually low-key kind of sad. That's kind of a movie. Let me write that down.
Write that, bro. Write that down.
Go.
All right, here's the next one. What's the biggest secret you never told anyone until now? I was in a leadership class and there was a table full of random stuff, and our teacher, she got these items from an event she attended. There were random stuff on the table, nothing really nice but pencils, drawing bags, and folders. There was a hat that had caught a lot of people's attention. I wasn't interested, but the hat. I got a fucking booger. My fault, everybody. I wasn't interested, the hat, but instead I was interested in the black water bottle. It looked nice. I didn't have one. My teacher told us that whoever wants, get those free things items now. That did not make sense, but that's what they wrote.
I get it though.
Yeah, I get it too. There was about 14 students that wanted to get free items. Our teacher told us to form a line. Our teacher told us you can only get one item. Everybody wanted to get free items. She told us not to run, that she was going to say go. Everybody was invested. I think I kind of have an idea where it's gonna go. I was on the left side of the line. I wasn't close to the door, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna get the water bottle. The teacher decided to count down to 10 instead of saying go. Everybody looked like they were gonna run. The teacher was on the right side of the doorway. Once she said go, everybody sped walked. The teacher decided to walk in front of everybody, and I decided to move away, but everybody pushed me, and I stepped on my teacher's left foot really hard, and she didn't have any shoes. She had flip-flops with, and I didn't even notice I stepped on her. I was able to get the water bottle. The teacher was really mad that someone stepped on her left foot. She wasn't paying attention to who was on her left side. After everybody got their free items, our teachers told someone who stepped on her foot, I was checking to see what happened to her foot, and I noticed that there was red from the top of her foot. I noticed that the outside pattern, it was my shoe print. It was my shoe print. The teacher was mad about someone stepping on her foot. Everybody goes silent, and I'm nervous that she's gonna check everybody's shoe to see who stepped on her foot. I didn't think she was going to do that, but she definitely wanted to know who stepped on her foot. The entire class knew the same thing. I didn't bother thinking about it, but I was happy that I got the water bottle for free. To this day, I'm still curious to who stepped on her foot. Forget to mention, this is originally from her left flip flop. Someone knew who broke it. I don't know what the fuck he at the end meant, but that's crazy.
Wait, what do you mean? Like, he knows. He fucking stepped on her foot.
I don't know. Dumbass fucking stepped on her foot for trying to get a fucking black water bottle.
What was the hat about? I think he was just saying like no one wanted to get the water.
No, everybody was interested in the hat.
Yeah,
but he wasn't. He was interested in the water bottle.
He wanted the water bottle.
So
he got scared because everyone out of nowhere was like getting crazy. They were like, I want that shit too.
Did you ever have those moments?
He got scared. He was like, I'm gonna lose my water bottle if I don't go fast. And I'm gonna fucking stepped on her foot.
Did you ever have those moments where you're in school and you're about to race, right? Mm-hmm. And everybody line up and the teacher says, go. Everybody takes off running. There was that one motherfucker who just trips and falls, like right in the beginning. You ever had that guy? You know, I remember that happened to me when I was in elementary. We had this event called Track and Field Day. Mm-hmm. It was like one of the best events we could do. Like,
I remember Track and Field Day.
It was towards the end of the year, and all the best kids, like the racers, the fastest kids would race on Track and Field Day, right? Yeah. And we would get little medals and stuff. Or ribbons, And I remember there was a $50 dash, the 70 and a 100 dash, right? Yeah. And I did the 50. I always did 50 because I knew I was going to lose 100 because I can run like a short distance. I remember we did the 50 and the teacher said, everybody line up. There was this one kid who was ready to, he was fast. He was really fast. And there's two things that happened that day. I'll tell you the other one right now. But we were lining up and the teacher says, ready, set, go. Everybody starts running. I won because the fast kid fucking tripped like in the very beginning and he fell. And he was crying because he wanted to restart. And the teacher said, dude, we can't restart. You fucking fell. Like, that's not our fault. And he was crying and bitching that he wanted to restart. And that was so funny. And about the 50 dash one, I wasn't able to run it because I wasn't able to sign up on time. So I was really upset about it. But I was able to run it because in the morning before track and field started, everybody was arriving at school. And I remember this one kid wanted to get some practice in. So he started running down the hallways, practicing his sprints. And when he did it like 5 times, right? And he was running. On the last run he did, he was running. He's like, I'm going to race somebody so I can know how fast I am. He was racing another kid and he was running and he slipped and he smacked his face like hard as fuck into the concrete. And he started crying. And his mom was one of the volunteers for the track and field day. She's like, mijo, and ran and picked him up. And he was bruised and he was like crying. And they took him home. And they took his name off the 50 dash and they put me in it. Oh, yeah, man. Dude. Bro was practicing in the hallways. Why did you go around the grass and run?
Idiot. Dude. Oh. He was a little ass kid.
Yeah, and then the next day,
you got lucky, bro.
I got lucky, and I won the race. I got the medal. And the next day,
that's like an underdog story right there.
And then the next day, he came up to me. He was like, "That was supposed to be my ribbon." I was like, "Bro, you're not my fault. You fucking slipped and fell." And he slept hard, bro. He slept hard on the fucking.
It reminds me of Andy Reese, the guy, the chubby guy who beat the big
oh
guy
yeah,
from the UK. He wasn't supposed to fight him, but he still won.
Yeah,
that's what reminded me of. Right, good shit.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. That shit was funny, bro. I remember
you won because of 2 coincidences. Some kid
fell and another kid got hurt, bro. It was literally all odds were against me. I wasn't supposed to be in that shit,
All odds were against you, but you beat the odds, bro.
I beat the odds, bro. It was funny, bro. Next one, here we go. What's the biggest secret you never told anyone until now? I was messing around with the girl from outside of state. She was extra freaky. Like she would eat my ass when I was getting some sloppy top.
Nice.
But this girl flipped me over and she ate my ass from the back. I felt a little bit of sexual assault, but the only thing that didn't make me fight her was that she sucked it from the back, and man, 10 out of 10. I love a man that likes to get his ass eaten.
What?
I respect the man that gets his ass eaten.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what I meant. I respect that man.
Twice before you say something, Joe. You don't think first, bro.
You know what's funny? I'm glad no one's here at the studio because I said that shit pretty out loud and people
I
would
love
hear
a man
me.
that gets his ass eaten. It's crazy.
You go.
I'm taking over.
Effort's gonna take over now. I'm tired of reading because my reading. Do you guys like my reading? It's getting better, isn't it? Be honest. My reading is getting better.
First thing I want to say, I love your videos and everything. I really enjoy watching them, and y'all reels are on Instagram are super funny. But anyways, let me tell you the biggest secret I've never told a single soul. I used to have a bunny. His name was Killer. That's what I thought was cool.
I like that.
Killer was actually a pretty cool name.
We actually had a dog. We named him Killer, and we had to give him away.
We called him that because he had a real attitude, always biting his siblings or my siblings. Oh yeah, always biting my siblings, growling at my parents. Wait, bunnies growl? He was an angel though. He curled up next to me while I did work or homework. He would follow me around like a dog and lick my hand like he always actually loved me. I don't know why he chose me, but he did, and I loved him for it. This one day, I was deep cleaning my room, vacuuming, folding laundry, scrubbing under my bed, the whole thing. I had a load of clothes in the washer already, just letting it run while I worked. When I finished, I went to check on Killer to give him some lettuce. That's cute. Or whatever snack he would like that day. But he was nowhere to be seen, nowhere to be found. And I looked in his usual hiding spots, under the couch, behind the curtains, inside the closet. Nothing then, I heard it. The washer started shaking like crazy, harder than usual. I froze. Something in me knew. I ran to the laundry room, ripped the machine open mid-cycle, and there he was, soaked, lifeless, crumpled between the soaked jeans and the spinning drum. Killer was dead.
That's fucking sad, bro. That's sad.
I don't even remember screaming. I just stood there, heart pounding, hands trembling. I felt like the air had been sucked out of the room. My chest hurt. I wanted to cry. I wanted to vomit. I wanted to go back in time and check the washer before it started. I had no idea he was hiding in there. How? Oh my God. But the panic didn't stop there. I started thinking, what if my parents find out? What if my siblings blame me? Then I had an idea. I grabbed my bunny and put it in my brother's room. By the way, he was dead asleep as fuck. I put the bunny in my brother's room. Then I went into the garage and grabbed a small rope. And then went back to my brother's room and I tied the rope around the bunny's neck and hid it under my brother's bed.
Damn, okay.
Then the next day, I was pretending that I couldn't find my bunny. My whole family was looking. Then they saw it in my brother's room, and I blamed it on him. He was grounded for 2 years. By the way, me and my brother always have beef when we were younger.
Honestly, I can see why you had beef, bro. You blame your brother for killing a bunny. Like
when you killed him, bro.
When you killed him, bro, that's fucked
dude.
up, bro. That's funny.
That's crazy, dude.
Wow.
What would you do, man?
I would be like, guys, I fucking killed him on accident. My fault. I would never blame another person for killing a rabbit.
Like, how did you not know a bunny was in your
I think he was picking up the clothes, and I think the bunny was hiding in the clothes. And he didn't notice, and he just threw it in there. This is why mom says when you do laundry, you put one by one. You just don't throw it in there.
Yeah. Well, she does that because you got to really wash your clothes.
But that's crazy. Imagine grounded for 2 years. That's crazy.
I mean, did she really think like, why didn't her brother like be like, I didn't kill him? Why did they ground him? Why did they ground him? The bunny probably killed himself. Well, that's what they probably thought. The bunny probably killed himself
with the rope around his neck. Oh, probably see.
So she blaming that the brother killed the bunny. with the net with the rope.
Yeah.
Hit it. But why didn't the brother like be like, I didn't do that shit? Why the fuck would I do that shit?
I don't know.
Is the brother already tripping or what?
I don't know. It's a weird. You know, I think you just had to be there to understand it. But still, it's fucked up. That's crazy.
Killer was dead.
Killer was dead.
Killer got killed.
Killer got killed.
The time I faked my own disappearance and accidentally ended up in another country. So in the 9th grade, I wanted to skip finals, like really, really badly. So I told my friend I was going off the grid. I left a cryptic note in my locker, tossed my phone in the mailbox, don't ask, and hopped on a train. Literally just picked a random one. Long story short, I fell asleep, missed 3 stops, got mistaken for a foreign exchange student by a very friendly tour group, and somehow ended up in Canada with a fake name, a borrowed backpack, and a strong addiction to maple cookies. I didn't come back for 5 days. They had posters, a local news segment, and my mom still doesn't know what really happened. I told her I got lost at the library.
This kid's fucking lame, dude. Like, imagine that. Like, you're in class, like, all right, class, we're doing finals tomorrow, and you tell your homie, dude, I'm not gonna take this. I'm gonna disappear.
I'm gonna go off the grid. The motherfucker went to Canada.
Because of a test, you're gonna go off the grid, bro. Because of a fucking test, just take the fucking test, homie.
Take the test, bro. You went all the way to Canada, bro. You did all that. You made your mom fucking stress out and shit just because you didn't want to take a test,
bro. Imagine the next day, like his homie's like, "Where you at?" Bro's off the grid, bro. He got the note, bro. He didn't want to take this test, bro.
Look at this note, bro. I swear to God, I found his phone in the mailbox, dude. That's crazy. I mean, I would think I would want to take a train to like anywhere. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'll just take the train.
The worst part is he fell asleep on a train, bro.
He went to Canada, bro.
Idiot, bro. Oh my God, bro. If I was your homie, dude, I'm like, dude, just take the fucking test, bro. Like, why you gonna leave, bro? Just take the. I hope you cheat on this bitch, bro. Like, just take the fucking test.
Yeah, bro. I would have been like, why? Don't leave, bro.
Why you going off the grid, bro? Like, just take the test, homie.
Don't leave, bro. You don't gotta leave, bro. I got you.
You don't gotta leave, bro. Like,
dude. You're gonna fail either way. If you leave, you're failing. Like, fucking at least try, bro.
You got a 50% chance of passing this shit than you leaving, bro.
Yeah. You're still gonna get a fucking point for like something, bro. Come on.
You're gonna get a point for putting your name on that bitch, bro.
You didn't get nothing, dude. One time I was talking to a guy close by where I live. I'll call him Alexis. That's not his name, by the way. But we were just talking, and we were definitely feeling each other. One day, Alexis agreed to meet up. And do you know what? Me and Alexis were still talking. We were talking about what we were going to do that day. After a while, Alexis tells me, I want to fuck you. Or I want you to fuck me.
That's crazy. Like, no, I want you to fuck me.
Yeah. I was surprised. So then I asked him if he was a gay. This is gay.
Oh man, it's all right. Continue already, bro. Continue already. This is a gay shit. All right, go ahead.
I was surprised.
Go ahead, read it.
I thought it was a girl.
I
thought it was a girl talking about a guy.
I know. Okay, it's okay. We're not judging. It's just you got us off guard.
Yeah,
bro.
you caught me off guard with that one, bro.
I was like, oh shit. Okay, all right. Now my mindset has to switch to 2 dudes. All right, here we go.
Should I read it again?
You should read it again, bro. Now we're gonna read it again. But everybody keep in mind this is 2 men. All right, here we go.
Yes. One time I was talking to a guy close by where I live. I'll call him Alexis. We were just talking, and we were definitely feeling each other one day. And then Alex agreed to meet up. And do you know what? Me and Alex were still talking. We were talking about what we were going to do that day. After a while, Alexis tells me, I want you to fuck me. I was surprised, so then I asked him if he was gay. And Alexis said, a little bit. We argued for a bit because I was not going to do that to him when he was supposed to do that to me. After a bit of arguing, Alexis again tells me, I want you to tie me up and you know what to me and F me. Bro, I was so done with him. I did not say a word and unadded him on Snapchat. Ever since then, I can't see him the same. Anyways, so that's my story. I love you guys.
I don't get it. Like,
So
you got mad because you wanted him to fuck you, and you were mad because you didn't want to fuck him. That's what I understood.
that's what I understood too.
Like, he's like, I want you to fuck me. No, you're gonna fuck me, and they argue back and forth.
And he was like, I'm so done with you.
I'm done with you.
Wait, but like, why can't you see him like that? Like, why can't you see him the same?
You both wanted it. Like, I don't understand. You wanted to fuck him too. Like,
Wait. I think this is a girl.
what do you mean?
I think this is a girl. This is a girl talking about a guy, and the guy wants her to fuck him.
Are you sure?
Yeah, cause like it's like I'm so confused.
It can go
like,
both ways. It sounds like it's going both ways.
It's to me now. It sounds like it's a girl. Cause why is she tripping?
Then why she asked if he was gay?
Cause she's like why or like if a guy tells a girl to fuck me, she wouldn't be like, what, are you gay or something? And he's like, a little bit. And she's like, no, you're supposed to do that to me. And he's like, well, I want you to do that too. I want you to tie me up and do it to me. And she's like, okay, you're weird. I'm gonna unadd you. I can't see you the same anymore.
Oh, okay,
So
that makes
it is
sense.
probably a girl.
It is a girl. You know what? From now on, guys, when we send this shit, just type in if you're a girl or boy. Be like, I am a girl, and this is my story.
Yeah, I'm so confused.
Because we thought it was a dude, and now now it might be a girl.
Hey, but
Unless we're both dumb as fuck and we can't understand the story.
it was crazy. But that's it.
Let me see.
It's all 71.
That's all of them.
Yeah, all of them. The rest were like really like short sentences.
Yeah, like this is the last one someone said was, I like to cuddle with my cute stuffies at the age of 20.
I do that too.
I do that too.
I have a stuffed bear.
I have a stuff Stitch thing, and I cuddle with it. Besides Chula,
I mean, it's like a comfort. It's like if it was like when I'm laying down, I go like this. I just like because it's like it
there's
helps
no
my neck.
problem in that.
It helps my neck. It helps my neck.
Well, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. Thank you for everybody who sent in their response for this question. It was really fun.
Dirty little secrets.
Dirty little secrets. Some of y'all are freaks. Some of y'all are fucking funny. Some of y'all are weird.
Our bunny killers.
The bunny killers. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of people who send shit like that. Like I killed somebody or I killed something and I sent it and I blamed it on somebody else.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys liked this episode. We'll see you guys on the next episode. The next episode, we're going to have a really great guest. It's actually one of our first guests we ever had on the show. And it's going to be a really cool episode for us.
Yeah.
It's going to be a really cool moment. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And peace.
Wait. I also want to announce, guys, we still have a code on SEATGEEK. Okay. Use code Kickback Crew. Or Kickback, right? Mm-hmm. Use code Kickback to get $20 off your first purchase on SeatGeek, guys. Please use that code. That's how we eat around here, all right? Also, I want to announce that I know you guys been waiting on this. The Crime Lab videos are still going to happen. And the next Crime Lab video I'm going to be talking about, it's going to be me talking about this. The smiley face killers. All right.
All right, peace, y'all. Peace.